What's going on? This is Before I Call My Therapist. We're here with Tahree, amazing instrument player, amazing jazz player, really good at trumpet and keys. And he's here on the show today to tell us about his upcoming projects. I almost botched that. Here we go.
As y'all can see, as he said, Tahree Amir, trumpet player, pianist, composer, producer.
Yeah.
I guess an author now.
You're making books now.
I guess I write books now.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing whatever at this point.
No, that's dope.
Because I'm about to go inside and record a hit. Have you ever seen a hit recorded?
That's dope. He's really active in the city. You almost can never find him sitting still. Like, the man is literally everywhere all the time. I don't know how he gets it all done. How you have time to write books during all this stuff you do, I don't even understand. But I've had him on other podcasts and stuff before, and we're really glad to have him on the show today. So tell us a little bit about, like, what's upcoming, what you got going on right now.
Mainly my books. So I've been writing the book for about a couple of years, but then I realized it was a 900-page book.
Holy cow.
Why people aren't reading anymore.
And I know people aren't gonna read that.
900 pages.
Yeah, so I'm breaking the book down into 7 different books. I just released book number 1 about a week or 2 ago, and I'm working on book 2 currently. As far as any music projects, I'm still writing music. I actually just dropped like a little EP, little Afrobeat, Haitian type vibe.
Is that Gastronomy, or
No.
those are your actual albums, right?
The Place.
Okay.
The Place
Okay.
Cayo, the one I just dropped.
Yeah,
the dance
where you're
song.
singing in it a little bit.
Yeah.
No, that's sick too. Y'all go check that
I
out.
just dropped that one. But as far as my astronomy albums, I have Astronomy 1, 2, and now we're doing a book series of astronomy.
So it all correlates. This is a world that you've created to where, like, your music comes out of this world, your art, everything like that you're designing around this stuff is kind of like existing in this world that you created.
Yeah.
What's the fascination with the cosmos? How did you get into deciding that that's what you wanted to write about, and like that's what you kind of?
My stepfather got me a telescope when I was young. I didn't really know what that was about, but
You see, parents? You see? Straight up though.
I just had it, and I just looked up, see stars. I mean, it wasn't a powerful one, like the most powerful telescope, but
just the fact that you could see.
yeah, I can see what's going on upstairs. I'm like, okay.
I'm also fascinated with space. My grandfather was on the Mercury missions. He was part of the Mercury project.
Word.
Yeah, he was actually the doctor that went out on the capsule, met the capsule in the ocean and checked out John Glenn and them when they came back
that's
from
dope.
the original mission. So yeah, I'm very fascinated in space and all that stuff as well.
So was Katy Perry, apparently.
Oh really? Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, really. No kidding, man. Yeah, boo.
But right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've just been into that type of stuff. Really, if I wasn't going to do music, it probably would have been that. But once I got into music, I kind of just went forward with music.
Like astronomy or like something in that
like,
field?
I've always just liked space. I like the moon.
Catch Tahree at NASA if he ain't playing that, for real.
I need to play at NASA.
Yeah.
I would love to play
Let's
there.
make that
Matter
happen.
of fact, yeah, I want to
Hey,
make that
NASA,
happen.
what's up?
I want to perform at NASA now.
Yeah, let's make that
I
happen.
have to make that happen.
Let's make that
because-
happen. Dan used to perform at SeaWorld, so I think I can make NASA happen.
Okay, let's make NASA happen.
Let's do it.
So,
What
yeah,
do you got on the horizon as far as shows and stuff?
I'll be at Axelrad next Wednesday. I'm supposed to be going to Nacogdoches, Texas.
That's
Friday.
the sticks, man. My dad went to
Yeah.
college out there.
I got some gig out there. Oh, Moth HTX.
Moth?
Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
there on the 16th. We're gonna do some cosmic jazz with me and the trio, and that's really about it so far. It's been a dry season this summer. That's why I've been so focused on the book, to be honest.
No, I feel you, bro.
I
Yeah,
haven't
no, I
had
feel
really
you.
much anything going on.
You've even played here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right down here, he's played. So you can catch him almost anywhere in town. you pop up on a weekend, he might be playing somewhere. I mean, really, he's an active musician. How are you, like, what's your feelings on like working with other bands and people, and like, are you really focused on like your, it's 3 of y'all, right, in your band?
It's my trio, so I have my trio. I have my trio, I have a duo, I have a quartet that I play with. When I do duos, that's mainly for like more private events or corporate events where...
And is that like you and a drummer, or you and another...
Me and a pianist.
You and a pianist, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what that entails.
I like to have the pianist because I just like to hear chords. Then I got the trio where I do the fusion stuff. You hear all that crazy psychedelic music that I write and play. Then the quartet is mainly for like either jazz, straight ahead, or R&B. But mainly R&B, especially being in Houston, you know, it's an R&B city.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that.
And then I'll do solo where I just do whatever I want. And those gigs are mainly, like I said, private gigs, corporate gigs.
Do you find yourself playing more private or more corporate? Just out of curiosity, not that it matters at all. Just
more corporate these days, at least.
Which do you enjoy more?
I mean, I enjoy
playing music.
Both of them. I mean, they pay a lot.
I feel you.
Private gigs and corporate gigs pay more money.
Yeah, so for our musician friends out there, if you can go play one of them parties in River Oaks, you're doing good. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's actually something that we need to talk about, because I come from working over there for about 20 years, so I got some connections in that neighborhood.
Yeah, those are good gigs. You know, if you want to fund your music better that way, do more private corporate gigs. If you just like to play with your musicians, that's also cool, but you have to split money.
Can you speak on like supporting yourself as a musician and like what that entails and how, like, because like I just see you working for it, and I don't see a lot of other people working for it, and I see a lot of complainers, and I never see you complain. So
so the thing about funding the music is that if you don't have a plan to continue to make this shit keep going, you will definitely burn out and stop. But I was working before I did music full time. I used to work for FedEx, and then I had a security job with, you know, a family member, lost that job.
Super admirable. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was being a knucklehead, I lost the job.
Well, it's super admirable for you to work a job.
Yeah.
Like, artists don't ever want to do that.
Yeah, and then having to balance that out, eventually I ended up working at Smoothie King as a manager, but I started getting more higher paying gigs and things started to kind of ramp up. So I ended up leaving that job. I told myself I'm just gonna take the leap of faith and just put it in God's hands and just go. And for the past, I wanna say 2-3 years, I've been able to fund everything with my music alone. Now, here's the caveat to that though, because there is another side. The other side of being a full-time musician without a job is that it's a little bit harder to fund projects.
Yeah.
Because when you're performing and doing sessions with people, you are making that money to take care of you financially, right? Bills, things like that. But if you want to fund a project, you need something else
outside
to funnel
resources
that money into. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So right now, I'm working on trying to get a sponsor because there are things I want to do. It's just I don't have the money to pay everybody to do that.
And believe it or not, there are a lot of people out there that are willing to pay you to go do amazing things.
Yeah.
Like they just want to see you do dope shit.
Right.
And so they'll pay for it. And like I'm learning that with the podcast as well. Like, you know, it's not necessarily that every sponsor is like just feeding a bunch of money in the project, but it's like the help and the cosign and all that. It does help and it does make a difference, you know? And it's good that you're open-minded to that, because I think a lot of these musicians, they get to being like, thinking they're Dr. Dre with this shit and that they can just do everything by themselves. And it's like, if you really peel that onion back, no one is doing it all by themselves, you know what I mean?
Not. Even with my, I call them my friends, but they're colleagues, but they're friends, you know?
Yeah.
Fresh Oranges, that's a whole situation itself. a bunch of artists is getting together, playing music. I have my select few of artists that I work with, Lakita, Z Wells, and BK. We do things together. They were actually on my Jazzy Sundays night opening for Mono Neon.
Okay.
I put them on there because they put me on projects as well.
That was huge. How did you get that? Or how did you kind of like come about doing that? Tell us more about that. Talk about that.
That's a whole story. So basically,
let's hear
I
it.
had asked somebody how I can get that show. Because I've got the show before, but as a side guy, not as a band leader or not with my group. So I was asking around, and this person tells me, oh, you have to have something of value to do that. And I'm like, what? Whatever. So I
love it.
was like, I'm gonna figure that out myself.
Yeah, we're just gonna go around you.
I don't
yeah,
have time for that.
Exactly.
Because I'm the kind of person, if I ask for something and you deny me, then I'm just gonna get it on my own and you're gonna look stupid at the end.
Same.
So what ended up happening was that I had a gig at Ojimin at the OG Fest, and the booking agent, shout out to Ryan, the booking agent was there. And he walked up to me and he told me, he goes, I like the sound, you guys sound really good. Would you want to play for Jazzy Sundays?
It just found you.
And I was like, yes, I'll take it. Give me that. Put me on the
sick.
lineup. Then I found out that we was opening for Mono Neon. Oh, actually, no. Gotta go backwards. So we talked about it. I sent him my album, Ashami 1 and 2. Sent him that. He called me back, I want to say about a month later, and he tells me he loves the music. He's never heard a sound like that ever. We need that sound on the stage.
Wow.
So at first I was gonna go with a more psychedelic sound with it, but because he liked my album, I went with the whole collective that I did.
So you just kind of you leaned into what they liked.
Yeah.
No, that's sick though. That's actually sick though. If y'all haven't checked out Mono Neon, go check him out. Amazing, wonderful artist, very, very popular. Looks like they're cranking up some stuff here. But so, what is your favorite part about the quartet or playing with others? Like I see you on your own a lot playing, but then I see you with others and you vibe, like you connect. Is it the like speaking without speaking, or is like what's the best way for you to connect with your band members when you're on stage playing those big shows? Are y'all just kind of like honed in before you go up and play?
Really,
because it's jazz,
so
it's all over the
really,
place.
For the Jazzy Sunday show, it was really MBK MDing the whole situation.
Okay.
I'm not the best MD.
Okay.
I'm not good at giving signals and because I'm playing. And
Yeah, you're in it.
That's gonna take me away from playing to do that. So really, it was MBK, John MBK, being the MD. He was the keyboard player.
Okay.
And he was the one doing the signaling and letting
Because I
people
wonder,
know
I
when they
watch
come
you guys
in.
and
Yeah.
I'm watching the
Yeah, he's doing
symbiosis
all
of it
that.
all, and I'm like, who is controlling what?
He's doing all of that.
Okay.
As far as my trio with Chad and AJ, it's just a connection. We just know. We just know
from
where to
playing
go.
together and stuff.
Yeah, we play together all the time. We just know what to do. We know where the vibe is gonna go. We know we're gonna change the color. We know we're gonna change the tempo.
And it
just
comes
happens.
off like that too. Like to people listening, y'all are very put together. Like it's very put together because they're just in sync, man. They're up there jamming. What is your what is your favorite types of crowds to play? You tend to be doing a lot of the outdoor, indoor, like where I played a lot outdoor, and I know you can like melt in the Texas sun out here, so I know that's killer sometimes.
Outdoor is cool, but my most ideal listener, I like people who want to hear the music.
Yeah.
Meaning they come in, they sit down, they drink their wine, eat their food, and enjoy the music.
Yeah, they're there for that.
There's no talking, there's no loud conversation. So I mean, I talk about that on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's just really annoying to deal with that type of thing. But I understand it.
Yeah.
Certain environments, you just have to deal with it and keep it pushing. But ideally, I would want a room of listeners who want to listen to the music.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah.
That's why I like playing at Eden. Eating's a cool spot because no matter what, whether people are walking by or whatever,
Coming to shop or coming to eat.
They
Yeah.
literally come here, they sit down and
Yeah.
listen to the music.
Yeah.
And they will just be stuck there. The last time I played, we had a bunch of people in the front row just glued to the music.
Yeah.
So that's what I go for.
Yeah. Give them something. You're
Yeah.
like giving them something. I like how you asked me the other night, like, do I actually listen to jazz? That's like that matters to me that you care on that level. Like, you know what I mean? There's so many imposters out here. There's so many people
Jazz
just
is
trying to.
it's a hard style to get into, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm crazy. Like
Yeah.
my brain is crazy. It's stuff
And you
going
gotta
on.
be crazy
and it
to
kinda,
listen to that kind of music.
Yeah, it kind of like just fits with the
You
craziness.
know how many times I've heard people tell me there's no beat? If I had $1 for every time somebody told me there's no beat in jazz, I would be rich at this point.
Yeah, straight up.
Because everybody says that.
Yeah.
I can't hear the beat. It's not there. They don't know what's going on. And that just means they just don't have an ear for it.
Yeah.
Part of that is, you can say education, but it's just not most people's preference, these days at least.
Yeah.
These days, the jazz market is dwindling down because you have R&B, you have trap, you have mumble rap,
is it
whatever
like a
that is.
blending of? Is it the fact that all these other genres are kind of using you guys for like instrumentation and other stuff like that that it's turned into like a sampled type craft, or is it like is it still strong on its own?
Nowadays,
And no disrespect,
actually, not
no
nowadays.
disrespect either.
I want to say maybe a few years ago, before AI became a thing now, musicians did get a lot of work with artists because artists needed music instrumentation on the
we
music.
would hire people to come into the studio. Yeah.
These days, now you're not gonna see a lot of it, especially if you just a dude that has a laptop and a speaker and you got AI that could just put.
You're not gonna even go to that
there.
trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, so it just depends on who that person is and what they want to do. I say for me, I want to be as authentic as possible. So any music that I'm writing for instrumentalists to get on there. Now, have I self-produced? Astronomy 1 and 2 have been self-produced for sure, because I have specific sounds that I wanted in that album. But like most of my music, again, is just a skeleton, and I let other musicians fill
Kind of fill it in, yeah.
Yeah, fill in the blanks.
No, that's dope. That's really,
Yeah.
really dope. So you've been playing for how many years now? I think you were telling us like 16 years or
17 years.
17
It'll
years?
be 18 years in August.
How did you start?
It came to me, actually.
Found you?
Yeah, when I was young, I used to
Yeah.
draw. I used to draw when I was young, and I thought I would be taking an art class, but I ended up taking band for some reason. I don't know how they mix art with band, but I ended up taking band, and my teacher walks up to me, and he goes, his name is Mr. Galindo. He goes, so trumpet or flute? And I was like, well, I want to play drums. And he goes, well, somebody already plays drums, so trumpet or flute. And I looked at the flute, and I had too many buttons on it. And I'm like, I'm not pressing all those buttons, so I'll just pick
no
trumpet.
lie. Yeah, no kidding.
And then it was really hard. I actually almost quit. I was gonna stop a weekend, but I just kept going. My teacher, my instructor at the time, he was like, man, give it one more day and just relax, give it one more day. And I did that, and I got good.
Lo and behold, bro.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
That's really all I can say about that.
That's so crazy. Like my rapping stuff happened kind of similar. I had literally just a dude in my study hall class who was like, "You're good at rapping. You should keep rapping," and just kept on with me like, "Yeah, just keep rapping." And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right."
Yeah, sometimes you just need somebody just to give you a little nudge.
Yeah.
I will say, and I tell him this all the time, I'll always tell him this when I see him, but for my instructor, Mr. Galindo, if it wasn't for him pushing me to keep going, I probably would have stopped. I'm telling you, I was so close to stopping. I was
Yeah.
really frustrated.
Yeah.
And and he was like, no, give it one more day.
To my artist, as you're hearing this, understand you may be a day away from your entire life being different if you just stick through it a little bit longer. So try a little bit harder and see what happens, because don't give up on your craft, ever.
Never.
Straight up never.
I meet so many people that tell me that they stopped doing their dream thing.
And they're miserable. Like,
Yeah.
let's be honest. Every time we have those conversations with people, they're miserable about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you'll regret it big time. If it leads you to another place, like, that's fine. You can try other things in the same vein, but definitely stay at it. Stay diligent and working.
And even if I wasn't playing trumpet or doing music, I would still do a job that involves music.
No, you're a go-getter. You're going to be doing something
I have
productive.
to do something that involves what I like to do.
Yeah.
That's just my thing.
So tell us more about the book. Let's go back to the book because I know you wanted to get into kind of the subject matter behind that. So tell us a little bit more, like what's the core basis of the book? What are they about?
So the book it's a sci-fi space opera. It is about this alien being from Mars. Basically, he gets fucked over by the system of Mars or the regime of Mars.
So there's a little politics in the mix.
Yeah,
yeah.
He is a covert operator. So he spies, gets information, assassinates, whatever. They do this big mission, and he doesn't get his credit for it, and he loses, some of his teammates, his comrades, his core comrades, in the process, just for him to not get no promotion and to get demoted.
He gets screwed over.
Yeah, basically screwed over. So now he is basically going to be on this journey of getting back at the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but he's like a one-man army. He knows how to do all this different stuff. So
He won't be a one-man army.
Yeah.
But he'll find his way.
And is he moving like Snake from Metal Gear Solid? Is that what you're telling me? He's kind of snaking around with the box. You know what I mean?
I'm a snake.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So it takes place in this universe. What planet are they on? Like, what is it all called?
So throughout the whole saga, we're on Mars, we're on Jupiter, we're on Neptune, and we have Earth. So the Earthlings, or Earth, is the bad guys, or one of the bad guys of the story.
I can see that.
Right? But then the
Destructive
protagonists,
humans.
all the other characters with the protagonists, they're aliens.
Okay.
So I'm writing the story from the aliens' perspective.
But they kind of look like us, right?
Yeah.
Because I've seen like the illustrations and stuff that I've seen. They're really like they're
And
almost like
then-
just us, different colors, and then just like.
And then the humans from Earth, they're basically just humans with exoskeletons, so humanoids.
Okay.
So let's say Elon Musk finally got it to where
It looks like that's
people
where it's
can be
headed
robots.
anyway.
Yeah.
MK old.
Like we're at that point.
Yeah, we're at that point with
Yeah.
the Neuralink and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
And what these people from Earth are trying to do, their objective is to take alien DNA so they can inject it into humans and so they can live amongst space with the rest of the aliens.
Okay.
Problem is that the aliens do not like anybody from Earth.
They're like, you're gonna stay over
Yeah,
there.
like, don't even come over
Don't
here.
be coming over here.
So that's, yeah,
That's almost like an earthly problem rolled into a universe. You know what I mean?
basically.
Like, dealing with some social issues in it.
I try to put elements of what's happening in today's time into the story because it's actually funny. I told somebody else the same thing, and he was like, "Damn, sounds like space is pretty ghetto." It is. It is. So,
Hey man, we putting plenty of trash up there. There's plenty of satellites left behind up there, so you never know. You know? No, man, that's awesome. Is it like in the future? Is it in the past? Is it like
it's in the future.
It's in the future.
We are in the 3000s in this.
Okay, so it's
So-
1,000 years from now, give or take.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. How are they getting around? Is it the spaceships? Is it
Still spaceships.
the spaceships?
Spaceships, shuttles.
Cool.
Yeah, I've definitely made sure to keep details like that consistent.
Yeah.
How is they doing X, Y, Z, just so it can make sense. That's why it took so long.
Right.
I'm the kind of person,
Meticulous.
I'm very meticulous.
Yeah.
Like, everything has
I
to make
noticed,
sense.
bro.
Even if it is fiction, it's definitely fiction, but you can't have one guy go from one planet to another. I've even did research, like, how long does it take
Like
to come
lifetimes,
from
yeah.
Neptune to Mars? Okay, let's say 1,000 light years. All right, so how can I condense 1,000 light years into just standard days for the reader?
In like 4 sentences.
Right,
Yeah, exactly.
for the reader.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For it to make sense. So it took a lot of that.
Takes time. Yeah.
Yeah. But you can find the book on gumroad.com under Kavandre Tenor, or you can look up my Instagram, Tahree Amir, and you can find it in the link in bio.
Awesome, man. What about your music? Where can they find some of your music at?
Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Apple, everywhere.
Just
basically.
search his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be able to find it.
Yeah, you have a rare name for sure. Like I don't have any other friends named Tahree for sure.
Good. I want to keep it that way.
Yeah, no, for sure. Is there anything else you wanted to touch base on?
Man, whatever questions you got for me?
Yeah, no, I just was, I opened the floor up too, and let you know if there's anything you want to get out there to the people or anything like that.
That's really about it. I have a book out. Listen to the Plastic Cayo, my latest project.
Yeah.
And
Let's talk for a second about that.
Okay.
Because you're speaking, you're almost, is it patois that you're speaking in
Haitian,
that?
Creole.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
did you come about doing that? Do you have a background in that, or is it like
I'm
something?
Haitian.
Okay, so yeah, okay. Stupid question.
Yeah, well,
All right.
on my dad's side, Haitian, Cherokee. My mom's side, we Cherokee, Irish. We got something going on over there.
Oh, dude, you
Yeah.
got Irish blood in you too, man. Yeah.
Man, somebody was messing with somebody.
I knew you were punching shit hard for a reason, dude, for sure. No, check him out.
I guess it explains why I could take a punch.
That's another thing that we haven't spoke about that we need to get into that I'll talk about for sure. Amazing boxer. Definitely watch him train and box because he's an amazing boxer, and this dude will be at gigs boxing people. So if you ever want to run that, pull up with the gloves because Tyree's ready for you guys. Y'all pull up, but
Don't take my head off. I won't take yours.
yeah. He ain't here trying to hurt people. He's technical with it, like very technical with it.
Yeah.
And there's one boxer that I see you always kind of.
AJ?
Yeah.
My drummer, yeah.
Yeah, shout outs to him for always having the balls to box because I always see him, he's pulling up.
He loves boxing.
Yeah.
I made a mistake getting him into that because he can't stop.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
will
no, I
not-
see him training.
He won't
Yeah,
stop.
no, that's good. That's good though. That's good for everybody.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Well, this has been Before I Call My Therapist. This is Tahree. Y'all go check him out. He's an awesome person. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, that was
Easy
nice.
peasy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
This episode of Before I Call My Therapist was brought to you in part by Jabaroma, Stinky Pits, Jab It with Aroma, Faded Decade, The Underground Standard, Weird Number 1, Houston Skateboards, Keeping People Skating, and The Union, and viewers like you. Thank you.